What is up, everyone? And in today's episode, finally, the PlayStation 5. Welcome to Iron Man. I am Pete of the Iron Man channel, and on this episode, I am finally going to unbox the PlayStation 5. Now, I know that there are a bunch of reviews out there that already tells you everything that you need to know, but the problem was, for me, that I moved from the United Arab Emirates into Hong Kong. And thought to myself, well, I'm going to get rid of my PlayStation 4 because when I arrive in my new country, I'm going to get myself the new PlayStation 5. And then COVID. And if COVID wasn't bad enough, it led to the chip shortage. No electronic chips were produced for a very long period of time. And that resulted in the prices of anything that required them to become unimaginably high. The PlayStation 5, for example, and this is the one with the hard drive, jumped from $500 all the way up to $1,000, which is double the price for the same product you could buy literally 6 months prior for half the price. Absolutely insane, absolutely ridiculous. However, things have changed, borders have started to open, people are able to move around, and as a result, those chips are being produced faster than you can say the SSD in the new PlayStation 5. So, in this episode, we will be unboxing the PlayStation 5, have a look what's inside, and chat a little bit about the features of this amazing machine. Let's jump right into that. Let's do it. Okay, so just before I open it up, there are a few things. In here, PlayStation 5 console, there is a wireless controller, the base, the HDMI cable, your AC power cord, a USB cable, all the printed materials, and apparently already uploaded and pre-installed on here is something called Astro's Playroom. Yeah. If it's not Mortal Kombat, if it's not Fortnite, if it's not Tony Hawk or some driving game, yeah, I don't know whether the game room is that big of a deal for me. But what is absolutely amazing about this is the fact that this console has super fast SD. It is apparently mind-numbingly fast, and as a result it leads to you being able to play games in 8K, 4K, 120 and HDR. Obviously this depends on the monitor or the TV that you have around, but the fact that this can handle and process that amount of information is just insane. But enough of that, let's get into it. I have to admit, the PlayStation packaging on this is fantastic. The white, the blue, it's textbook PlayStation. So let's jump in and have a look. I think it should go like this. This is just my warranty. Open it up. I'm not sure whether this is supposed to lie on its side or which way up. So pretty much open the flap up. Power cable, which is a good thing. Over here, the PlayStation 5 quick start guide, the safety guides, and as you all know, as a responsible PlayStation user, these will be put away in a drawer for one day. Okay, over and above that, over here we have the controller. Now, I know there's always the massive battle between the PlayStation gamers and the Xbox gamers as to where the toggle should go. I am a PlayStation fan. End of story, period. If you don't like it, subscribe anyway. But this controller is apparently super responsive. You can set the tension in the triggers. It has amazing feedback. It's not just the vibrations. And I am super excited to see how this little bad boy pans out and how well it is connected to the games that you can play with it. You know, it's sort of like, is the games considering the features of this controller? So that's definitely one of the things that I would love to have a look at. So the controller is in there. Then, okay, USB-C to USB cable, and this is to charge your controller with. Over here, there is, I assume this is the base for the console. Yeah, this is the base for the console. From what I understand, you can either have the PlayStation lying on its side or stand upright. So we will definitely have a look at that. Furthermore, HDMI cable, always an important one. It is remarkable that you have some companies that bring out a device that requires HDMI cable without an HDMI cable. So thank goodness for Sony on that one. Taking this out, and finally we get to what this is all about. So I am going to place this on the ground and then pick it up out of it. Or you know what, never mind. Oh, snap. This is so bloody exciting. After a year and a half of waiting to get back to playing games, and finally the moment is here. I'm like a kid on Christmas. I mean, this is like, ooh, amazing. Thank goodness these guys have wrapped it up well. Now, the PlayStation, the new PlayStation, has taken quite a lot of flack. Oh my soul. There you go. It has taken quite a lot of flack for being a monstrous unit. This is, it's a beast. It's really massive. And most of the technology is starting to shrink, becoming smaller, easier. But I think PlayStation has hit it out of the park, because this is a statement piece. This is not just a PlayStation. This is a piece of art. And I know there are some naysayers, but for me, oh my goodness, PlayStation. Sleek, smooth, fantastic curved design. I'm really, really, really excited to see how this all goes together and how it starts up. So 2 or 3 things that I would love to figure out. I believe that this little, I have no idea. I don't know where this goes. I think I should rather read the manual. So just a quick one. Quick start option, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. So this is where it goes. So you can have your PlayStation in the horizontal position like that, or obviously, as when I took it out of the box, you can have it like that. Now, to be honest with you, I do think that I will have it in the horizontal position for the simple reason that playing a disc, for me, call me old school, that just goes in there. And this is one of the reasons why I actually got the hard drive version of the PlayStation. It was not that much more expensive, and also I still do have DVDs, and a Blu-ray player is perfect for those DVDs that you don't want to get rid of. Over and above that, the one that has the cloud connection, your digital hard drive, fantastic, a little bit lighter, but I don't think that this is one of those consoles that really wants to be moved around. I don't think that this is one of those consoles that you want to move too often, even though Sony says it's perfectly fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The new, well, the not so new PlayStation 5. the new PlayStation 5 for me. And the next step is obviously hooking this up, getting electricity running through it, doing all the software updates, and making sure that I can connect to my Play Store and access all my games. You know what? I'm just going to get out of here. But before I do, please remember, hit that like button, subscribe, all the beautiful things. If you have a PlayStation 5, give me a shout on games that you think that I have to play. Remember, I haven't been on here for a year and a half. If you love PlayStation, give me a comment below. If you hate PlayStation, give me a comment below. But damn, man, what a beauty. Jeepers, this is beautiful. So, please excuse me while I go and game out. And on that note, cheers.